Hey guys, how's it going? It is Nick here from the Sun Stand, and today we have got the team's video. I've got it all prepared, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So after last week's disappointing loss to Fremantle, Damien Hardwick has only made two changes, to face Collingwood. Ben King, who is currently sitting second, I believe 5 goals behind Charlie Curnow now in the Coleman medal race, he will return this weekend after sustaining a knee injury, leaving him out of last week's team. Pressure forward Nick Holman also makes a return to the senior list after a really impressive performance in the VFL last week. And obviously, coming off of last week, Brendan Ellis will miss this week's match due to a calf complaint in the first training session after last week's game. He had an impressive performance last week, one of the only players that you can really say had an impressive performance, and he played a sub role, which I think with him coming into his later part of the career, it's probably where we will see him feature most in games now, is in that sub role. He's getting older, his body is going to make it harder for him to keep up with today's game, so hopefully he can get right and come back into the side as soon as possible, even if it's yet again a sub role. Young son J.K. Rogers has also been omitted from the lineup. Hasn't really impressed in his couple of matches for us. His second match was probably his best match, and I think every other one has been subpar. But he'll learn it. He'll get his body right for the level that he's playing at, and hopefully we'll light up the AFL competition in the coming years. And the emergency list is Fiorini, McPherson, and Lemons. And then in terms of Collingwood, they bring back 5 players into their squad, 4 of which being part of last season's premiership team. Those 4 players are Oleg Markov, Scott Pendlebury, Brody Myercheck, and Jordan Lugowi. And their 5th in is Joe Richards, who's played, I think this will be his 5th career game. He's done well, he's goal in every single game, so he will be a player to watch out for in their forward line. However, I do think looking at their at the interchange, Joe Richards will probably be the sub this week. And their outs are Lockie Schultz, illness, Charlie Dean, Finn McRae, Reef McInnes, and TJ, who are all omitted. I forgot to add in. Oh wait, I did add in our outs. Yeah, so our outs are just Brendan Ellis and J.K. Rogers. Now I think Dimmer's been really smart. So if you have a look at the team in our forward line, we're playing a pretty tall forward line. We've got Sam Day, Ben King, and Jack Lukosius, and then when you look at our bench, we've got Bailey Humphrey, who can play midfield forward, and you've also got, let me have a look, we've also got Nick Holman, as I said, who can go up forward. He's not a tall player as such, and neither is really Bailey Humphrey, but they can act tall in the forward line, which is really good. And then you've also got Joel Jeffrey, who we know can go into the forward line if needed as well. So Demo really wants to challenge this Collingwood back line, and I think having Sam Day, Luco, and Ben King all in the forward line. Sam Day pops up for goals every time he plays for us. I keep saying it. Luco can be a challenge to defend against, and we know what Ben King's all about. So I feel like Demo really wants to set the standard in challenging the Collingwood backline. We know how tough that midfield battle will be. It will be contested footy all around that midfield. And look, with no one playing tags, because I'm looking at this team and I can't see any matchups that would be a run with roll. You know, Braden Maynard's been put into the backline and not into the guts. You'd think if they were going to play a run with roll, Braden Maynard would be that person to do the tag. So I feel like it's going to be a free-flowing game. The only stoppages are going to be in the midfield, and once either side gets a clearance, it's going to be a defensive battle. And as much as I like to say each game's going to be a test of the midfield, with how skilled and how well drilled both midfields are, I feel like both coaches are going to say, just do your role, do what you want, and leave it up to our back line. I feel like the back line is going to be where it's won or lost. So whoever kicks more goals, which if you put it like that, it's whoever kicks the most goals will generally win anyway. But both sides' defense will have to be on, and if they're not, it could be danger signs. But anyway, this has been it for me today. Thank you guys so much for the support on the last video. It really means a lot. Let's get to 100 subscribers. I am 20 away. If you guys do enjoy, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button, like button, notification bell. Have a good one, guys, and peace.